And we are live. What's up, folks? How are we all doing out there?
Hey guys.
Who we got in the chat? Hello, everybody. Let's see.
Patrick. Got
Just
James
want to.
Abel.
So Arya's in here, but I don't know. I'm looking at
Hi.
the timestamp next to it, and it's actually in the future, which I'm trying to figure out how that actually worked.
That's
So that's a
cool.
mystery right there,
We meet again.
right? Yeah. But anyway, yep. Hello, Patrick. I see we've already got some television talk going on yesterday or today. Saw the word yesterday and it threw me off. And of course, James is here. Hello, James. Thank you for checking in on the Discord last week. Sorry that, yeah, so we are a week late than we usually are. We usually do the third Thursday of the month. And we just like too many of us were out, gone, doing various things. And we all like talked amongst ourselves and we're like, yeah, we'll do the fourth week, no problem. And then I just kind of completely forgot to like announce that. So glad y'all picked up on it. Who else is in here? Kane is in here. Good evening to everybody. So that means you must be in a similar time zone to us. Dark Wave Fairy. Minties. Yes. Hello, Minties. Gosh, that's a word I don't use as much anymore. What about you, Tina?
Minties. Stay minty.
Stay minty. That's
I've
right.
got a whole mint garden out back.
Do you really?
Yeah, like I've done the whole millennial thing of skipping like having kids and stuff and just gone to like granny hobbies. Yeah, absolutely. I've been gardening for years.
Nice, nice. I
I'm
love
a
it. Do you have
nerd, but I also have other hobbies.
what? So, okay. So I have learned recently that there's like multiple kinds of mint. I didn't
Mhm.
realize this.
Yeah.
Uh, what do you have like different kinds out there?
Yeah, like I have chocolate mint, lemon mint. I have like regular spearmint.
What?
Yeah, so there's different ones. And then I plant it, which it's I guess it's in the similar family. At least it seems like lemon balm in
Uh-huh.
there, and that just like grows huge. It smells great, but you don't want to eat it or anything.
Yeah.
But the chocolate mint has I was surprised because I thought like, oh, spearmint, it's big, bushy, it's gonna take over everything. No, the chocolate mint has just like it's like conquered all the lands. And
Huh.
it's so nice. The thing about mint is it's gonna jump planters and stuff like that. Like, if you plant it in the ground, it's gonna be all over your yard, and I don't mind that because when I mow, it smells really nice, and I don't care to have just a green lawn. Like, my yard has, like, weeds and
Yep.
everything else. I'm not one of those people, so I'm just like, "Oh, smells so nice when I mow."
Nice. Oh yes, I love it. I know, and I feel like I know what you're talking about because for those who don't know, my wife Sarah is big into gardening. She has a huge green thumb, horticulture, all that stuff, all the stuff that I'm horrible at. And yeah, we also have those smells in our garden, and it's fantastic, especially the lemon balm. Oh man, I love that stuff.
Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch, and we've got, like, a little I guess just like a little brick step down to go
Mhm.
into our yard, and I've got the lemon balm, like, right next to one side, and it's gone under, and then it's come back up the other side, so I'm just like, "Oh, it's just like mint." So, that's why I was
Wow.
like, "I think it's in the same family." I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I found out something this year that, like, gardening TikTok taught me that I never knew, and I didn't like, I've talked to other people, like, that come into my office, and they didn't know this either. So, on a tomato plant, and I love fresh grown tomatoes, like, you have the flowers up
Mhm.
here, right on the stem. So the flowers up here, and then you have this leaf that sprouts off. Well, in the crook of that leaf and the stem where right the flowers are,
Mhm.
another tomato plant basically grows up like a new sprig or a sucker, and it'll fruit and stuff like that. But if you pinch it off, leave that leaf where that flower is and that flower up there, you pinch that one off that's in the crook of the arm and you just stick it in the ground, it itself will root and spring a new plant. Doesn't
What?
need rooting medium or anything. You just
Wow.
stick it in the ground and it'll root. So I've done
Oh,
this, like,
that's
I've been
cool.
like, "Okay," because they said, "Well, like, you can get bigger, better tomatoes this way if you wanna do this, and
Hmm.
then you also have the bonus of having another tomato plant." So I was like,
Hmm.
"Okay, I'm gonna do that." So I pinched a couple off just to test to see, because 'cause I'm like, It's no skin off my thing, whatever, I'm getting tomatoes no matter what." And sure enough, I've had a couple root. There's one that died, but 3 of them I did 4, 3 of them have rooted really, really well.
That's
Never knew
amazing.
that.
That's That's really cool. So, Yeah, I'm sitting here right now thinking I probably should have known that. I'm really hoping my mom isn't watching this right now because when I was a kid, I did a what was it, like a 4 I think it was a 4-H presentation on transplanting terrific tomatoes. So I feel like as you're saying all this, I'm like, yeah, I probably should know that. I don't remember any of that at all, which is why I
Well,
hope my
and
mom's not
there's
watching
certain
right now.
plants that I know that you can just like mint. You could like literally like take a sprig of mint, throw some dirt on it, it roots. Hydrangeas. You can
Hmm.
take a hydrangea, bend it down into the soil, put a rock on it, forget about it, come back, cut that off. You've got a new hydrangea plant. So there's some species of like woody plants and stuff like that that are just self-propagating that way, which I love. You split them, whatnot. And then there's other plants like you try to do that and you're going to need a rooting hormone like roses. So roses, sometimes you can get them to actually, depending on what you cut off, root in like water and stuff, or like you do like a little greenhouse effect. But most of the time, you're going to need a rooting medium for that to really take off.
Oh my gosh. Yo, came for the nerdery tonight, did not realize we were going to get a gardening education. Yes, this truly is near mint. I see what you did there. That's a good one. That's really cool. That's fun. I cannot do that stuff. I'm so glad Sarah handles that stuff. She's a whiz with it. Sounds like you're a whiz with it. I am just like, I'm just going to enjoy looking at it. I'll stick to the
I
computer
love
stuff.
to garden.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Let's see who else we got in here real quick. Earth's Geomancer is here. Let's see, Atit. I think that's right. I hope I pronounced that right. Actually, it's probably Atit. Yes, and Kane is flexing from the East Coast. Yep.
East Coast
That's where we are.
flex.
That's where we are. I was just recently way farther on the East Coast than I am now in Kentucky. I just got back from a trip to Miami, and let me tell you, that was nice. That was really, really
Southeast.
nice. Yeah, it was. We were actually on South Beach, so we were way down there. I had not been there since I was a little kid. And as we all know, because we're near mint here, that means that was like several decades ago. And yeah, it was not what I remembered. Of course, I don't remember much. I just remembered like going out and instantly playing in the waves. But yeah, we were there. My work was doing a trip there to get together and meet everybody because my whole team is dispersed all over the world. And then we took some vacation. Sarah and I did before that. So it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. And it looks like somebody else is about to pop in here. Hey, Maddie.
Hey.
Sorry about that. I was having mic issues.
It's all
and then
right.
also because the link was sent in the chat, like a message, I was like, well, I'm going to have to copy this and post it in a Google Doc so I can access it on my computer.
Oh, I should have sent it to you in Slack. My bad. I got you.
Well, you just open up the browser, you look at it, and then you just hand copy it too.
No.
Yeah.
Why would I? It's not the Stone Age, Tina.
I mean,
Let me
that's
write
basically
my
what you did.
HTTPS. I copied and pasted.
Oh,
Matt,
back in the
what's up,
days
Maddie?
when I used to write my own HTML stuff.
I
On a
didn't know you
notebook?
did that, Tina.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. I used
we
to
talked
have
about
like
that?
fan sites and everything. I
Oh,
did
yeah.
a Sailor Moon
Okay.
fan site. Good old GeoCities when they actually had like you would go to the like a link and they had like little buildings. Do you remember that? And you would
Yes.
just click to see who you were around. I was in Neo Tokyo,
GeoCities. Oh my
1553.
God. GeoCities. That brings me back. Maddie, do you know what GeoCities is?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
I've been on the computer a long time.
You've been
She
on the
cut her
computer a
teeth
long
on
time.
this.
Yeah, my parents, I may be young, but my parents started me on the computer when I was like 3.
Oh, wow.
Which
Nice.
is,
Wow.
not a big deal nowadays, but like at the time that was a big deal.
Yeah.
I've always been just chronically on a computer and
Online.
online. I don't know how healthy that was.
Probably. I mean, like I got unfettered access to the internet as
yeah.
like a teen. Like we were one of the first in like my friend group that had internet, and people were like, "What internet or what did you use besides AOL?" And we had Kentucky Connects back then.
Oh wow! Do you guys remember
Yeah.
when you would buy discs for your internet from like the grocery store?
Yes.
They used to do it like little free AOL discs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cash in on those things. I'm gonna have to, I need to put this out there real quick. If you see me eating stuff, I'm eating some ice cream tonight. I don't have a drink in my hand.
Are you good? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I had a medical procedure done earlier today, which involves sedation. so no alcohol for 24 hours. So this is the next best thing.
Yeah. I'm having a Mike's Hard Limeade, but honestly, I think I'm allergic to alcohol.
Do you get kind of sick? I get headaches. I mean, like,
no,
I've got a headache right now.
Allergies. I've got intolerance.
That's rough. Maddie, how are you?
Up, guys? Congrats. Fine. How are you?
Good. Yes, I was just talking about.
Got weird. All right, how's everybody? What are y'all doing?
Hey, Maddie, you're just saying it got weird because everything went a little bit silent. Everything's fine.
That's because I was like fine, and then everyone's just like.
Are you sure?
Sorry about that. Yeah, there might be a little delay on my end too. I cannot tell.
No
I was
worries.
just talking about my trip to Miami. Just got back from, and while we were there, I didn't mention this. It just so happened to line up. This was originally a work trip. Uh-oh, can you hear me? Oh man, I think I'm. All right, I apologize if I'm lagging. Please.
No, you're not lagging. I think it's Maddie this time
okay.
because. Oh no, poor Maggie.
Uh-oh.
Maggie. Jeez, I'm lagging. My brain is lagging today.
Your brain is lagging.
Maggie, oh my God. Maddie, come back to us.
Uh-oh. All right.
We're just stuck with her smiling face forever.
I mean, it's a good freeze frame. It's not like one of those like, what is it? Unfortunate freeze frames or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We lost her. All right. Hopefully she's coming back.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, I see some people are playing video games in the chat, though.
Yeah, let's go check out that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait, I gotta scroll back up because people.
Patrick said that he's playing Sleeping Dogs Today, underrated game. I've never heard of that.
Sleeping Dogs Today. I don't know that. What's that about? What kind of game are we talking about?
It's all Street Fighter. Street Fighter came out recently.
Yeah. See, this is when we need Rob to chime in because
that's the thing. Like, I love fighting games. I am so bad at them, and like the last fighting game like I actively bought and played was I think the original Blaze Blue. So that tells you something. I used to just play with my brother and we would tag team it.
Gotcha. By the way, I'm throwing this in there. It looks like this we got this comment a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, the stream in general is lagging. I wonder if there's something going on with StreamYard. So that's who we're using. Oh, here's Maddie back. Let's try this again.
Hey. My computer's being slow, so I don't know. I don't know that's a StreamYard thing because, like, I was watching.
My computer was slow.
Okay.
Like, Kristen's stream was just fine. It did seem like there was like a long in between like when they were streaming and comments. But again, I was watching as like usually I'm in here, so I see comments differently. But
oh well,
I don't know.
We'll see what happens. YouTube is being bonkers. Maybe it's on the YouTube. Well, no, it's not the YouTube side because we've got it too. I don't know. Something's going on. The internet is afoul. We'll deal with it.
Something's aligned. Yeah, it rained here in Kentucky.
I'm on the downstairs. So. I'm in the downstairs like room on my laptop. So like also it's just not. Elliot's playing Magic upstairs or Yu-Gi-Oh. So.
Speaking of your downstairs, it's looking nice. I haven't seen that in a little while. That's looking really
these new
good.
Shelves.
Yeah, I know. Good. That's what I was looking at. I'm checking out all these shelves. I'm just like, wow.
Check out the room tour, everybody. Looking good.
Wow.
Look at that.
My goodness. It's spiffy. I smell a room tour video in the future.
It's pretty much ready. It could be toured now. I'm pretty proud of it.
That's fun. As long as you're enjoying it.
I don't have cool Dan lights. I wish I had like Dan's cool lighting that he has, but still good.
We can work on that next. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dan's got the he's got the thing that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, right? He can yell at Siri from across the room and like sometimes it'll work.
The smart lights.
And then all the times that he really wants to show it off, that's when it just absolutely doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I usually work smart lights, but I don't want the kind that I talk to because I don't trust them and then they get hacked and stuff and weird stuff happens. So I'm like, well, no. I just want to connect like just with my app on my phone and adjust the lights. It's 360p.
That's pretty bad. But you know, if that's
Wow.
what it takes to get it to work, that's what you do.
That's so weird.
I saw it
Is it
come.
because but you've been hosting these, so I don't know why it'd be a problem.
Well,
Who
you know,
knows?
I mean I don't know if I am hosting this at 1080p. I do have the option to host it at a lower frame rate, but I don't know why that would make a difference. That shouldn't make a difference on YouTube's end. So
Yeah, it shouldn't make a
I don't know.
difference, especially since, I mean, you can watch it, even though you're hosting at it, you can watch it at a lower frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
It should still be fine.
Yep. So folks, if it's lagging on your end, yeah, try to knock the resolution down or something. Gosh, I'm doing tech support. I've been doing tech support all week. Now I'm just doing some more. That's all right. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Right. Yes, exactly.
Is everything plugged in?
So, Andrew, did you pick up Tears of the Kingdom yet, or are you?
I have not. No, I have not, and I'll tell you why. I have not because we literally just finished Breath of the Wild a few weeks ago.
I remember.
And I say finished. I haven't finished everything. But I finally we beat Ganon, you know, and or Calamity Ganon, and I think we have like just one the Master Sword, the final, whatever you call it, round or whatever. We have that to do yet, and then everything is done. So anyway, we finally beat it, and then we just went on an almost 2-week vacation, and I just was like, I don't want to immediately get sucked back into a game that I know I'm going to get completely sucked into because everybody is just raving about it, and it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. And I've just been dicking around with it mostly. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, that's the way to go.
Well, yeah. Every time I open it up, like it's like Tina is playing Animal Crossing, and Elliot's like, "Come on, Tina, get out of the Stone Age, play."
Is it still saying I'm playing Animal Crossing? Because I haven't picked up the Switch in like 5-6 weeks.
Wait.
Oh, what? Interesting.
That's so weird. Because I'll be honest, it's like why. maybe is playing. I'm like, weird. What if somebody hacked your Switch account just to play Animal Crossing? It's just really sad.
That's what it was. Wait, Tina, do you have any smart lights in your house? They might have gotten hacked into your Switch.
Just Alexa. That's all I have.
No, you're doomed. You're doomed. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, did you just activate something?
Yeah. She was like, "I'm sorry, I cannot support that feature."
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Yep.
Well, yeah, we can.
By the way, James, yes, we can blame Omar for all the trouble.
I don't know. I got his whole itinerary, so I know where he is.
Oh, nice.
On which days? So he should be heading to once he wakes up. He's in Tokyo right now, but he should be heading to Kyoto. Like sometime.
They might just be going to bed because it's like 10:30 there.
In the morning.
No, we're waking up
today.
No.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's opposite. It's opposite. What am I thinking?
Tina.
I am just lagging myself.
You're off. I was like, I was checking. Was like, I thought she's gonna give me a call, but you didn't see the message.
No, I didn't.
Uh-oh.
I laid down on my hammock because I've got I came home from work with a bad headache, migraine, and I've been fighting it, and I think it's barometer and stuff, and just stress at work.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a little bit, and then I was like, oh no, I gotta go get cat food. There's 1 can of cat food left. So I ran and did that, and then I came back and laid back on my hammock, and I was like, I've got about 30 minutes before the stream. I can relax a little bit.
Oh.
All right. Well, we should talk about geeky stuff now, or else it's just us doing regular people things. And
right.
Maybe that's interesting, or maybe that's incredibly boring. I don't know.
It's cozy. It's cozy.
What have people been watching or doing?
Well, we got somebody playing. What was it? Sleeping Dogs, which I looked it up. It's an action adventure video game by United Front Games. It's set in contemporary Hong Kong. Story follows a martial artist and an undercover police officer. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
all right, that sounds interesting.
I know somebody asked about Final Fantasy 16. I haven't picked it up today. I will pick it up sometime, but this weekend's a little busy. I want to kind of wait until I can super sink my teeth into it, and I still am playing Tears of the Kingdom. So, and really taking my time. Elliot beat it already.
What?
And then
Wow.
Oh yeah, very quickly. And me, I'm just like, like just getting distracted and doing things for fun and helping that guy put his signs up because that's what I really care about. I just want you'll understand later. There's a guy.
Okay.
I'll tell you just one thing. Okay. There's this guy and he's trying to advertise for this mayor or whatever. And there's like, I don't know, 60 spots where you help him. And he's holding this sign, but he doesn't want to let go because it's going to fall over. He's going to feel bad.
Okay.
So you have to make it so the sign doesn't fall over when he lets go. And I am so, I am so compelled to help this poor man and his love for his mayor that if I see him, I will stop everything else. I'm like, no, I'm going to help you. Even though you have this tools to put up a sign yourself and you're being very goofy. It's great.
I love it.
So, obviously I'm a little busy.
I love it. That's the vibe that I loved in Breath of the Wild. So
yeah.
like, I'm all here for it for that.
Besides that, like, I don't know if you guys, I mean, Tina probably will watch it, but Andrew, are you going to watch or have you watched Black Mirror yet? I know you're on vacation, but it's dragging now.
I haven't. I just found out. Yeah, I was very choked up about it. No, I have not watched it yet. I just found out 2 days ago that the season was out. I didn't even realize a new season was coming out. So when I saw that, I was just extremely happy about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
If you
would be surprised, I've actually watched some Black Mirror.
But not the new season.
Not the new season, no.
It's very good.
Yep.
Andrew, if you do end up watching it,
I will.
I'm joining, well, if you watch it before Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm joining Amanda on Reels Talk while Omar is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I convinced her to have us do Black Mirror on this coming Wednesday. It's 5 episodes. It's pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be really fun because I've been dying to talk about it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You'll like it. There's a lot of stuff in there I think you're really gonna like.
I mean, I believe you because I have absolutely loved seasons 1 through 5. Like that show is right in my alley. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Yours and I's show is coming back, Foundation, like in a couple weeks.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow.
Apparently.
Okay.
And I haven't watched the trailer. I don't think I'm going to. I want to be surprised about this, this show of a book that came out forever ago. I just really want to be surprised by what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so excited because it's just you and me, Andrew, that watch that show. And so I'm just, I hope you watch it week to week so we at least talk about it. Or we should do that thing where we like each watch on our like computer and type to each other at the same time or something so we can talk about it because I'm dying. Earth's Geomancer, I do. Maddie, do you know about a Yakuza trailer about a naked man on the beach? I was so confused. Tina, did you see the trailer?
Like a Dragon?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that? So I watch a YouTuber, Yao Yang.
Yeah.
He's Young Yao. Sorry. Yang? No, it's Young Yao. Isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name. Anyways, he's one of the voice actors for the game.
Yeah.
And he has a very nice voice. He usually talks about like video game, what's going on in the industry and stuff like that. Isn't his thing like Young Yao? Like his like, and I'm young out. I'm Young Yao and I am young out.
Maddie, I think Tina's lagging again.
And I'm talking to my wife. She's correcting me.
But yeah, so the Like a Dragon. Oh, I forgot what Unlimited Wealth or something. It's a sequel to Like a Dragon or Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Right.
Which is confusing because Like a Dragon is technically the Japanese title, but it's when they change this like Yakuza series where it's like a, you're hitting people with your fists and stuff game to an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
An RPG heavily Dragon Quest inspired. And it was literally my favorite JRPG I've played in years.
She even cosplayed from it.
I did. I cosplayed the homeless man.
Oh my God,
and so they released a trailer for the next game. It's coming out Infinite Wealth, thank you, in spring. But like the trailer's great because it just shows your main character Ichiban, which means number 1, great name, and he's naked on a beach in Hawaii. He just wakes up there, and so all these people are like, "Whoa!" And it's just great because you see him walk around with this little butt out, and then just like it does that comical thing where he's standing there and like something's covering his penis, right? So you don't see it. So he's moving and other things covered. That kind of goofy thing. Like
the one thing, like
or...
Evangelion, I always think about the like beer and Pin and stuff.
Exactly. It looks incredible, and I can't wait. Oh, the 8 is on the side to make the Infinity Stunt cane. Oh, that's good. Oh man, but it looks incredible. Like you don't have to tell me anything else. I don't need to know anything because I platinumed that game, and I don't platinum games.
I still need to get back to it. I'm so bad.
I need you to cosplay people from it. Andrew, I think you would like it. It's so weird. And what's great about it is it's a JRPG. So, you've got like a party system, you've got classes and stuff, but everyone is like middle-aged. So they fight, they do stuff, and then they're stretching. It's like, oh God. And like, even though it's a JRPG, they're in like modern day Japan, right?
Uh-huh.
And so you're in a city fighting things, and you do normal things like the secretary class. She attacks things with like staples and stuff. Like, it's really incredible. It's the funniest game I've played ever.
I think we've talked about it before here.
I have cried for that game. The way I love these people.
I mean, you had me at office warfare and poor flexibility. So yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah, the homeless guy does have summons. He summons pigeons. And he has an attack because he's like drinking, right? And so he'll drink and then like have like a lighter and then do his like fire breath. And he also does this thing with like he summons pigeons with his umbrella.
All right.
Incredible.
Give me a next time I'm over, I'm gonna get a demo.
No problem. I'm gonna show you the Mario Kart mini game. I'm gonna show you
Mario Kart. Whoa! Mario Kart mini game.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the game, it's pretty tough. You can also like play mahjong and stuff, but like the Mario
Crane
Kart
games.
Yeah, you can play crane games.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
Did you play Job Simulator?
Like
the VR game simulator, the job simulator?
No.
I don't have VR. I really want to get VR with the PlayStation 5.
I do too.
Because all I want to do is play Beat Saber. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's the problem.
But it's like am I gonna pay $600 just to play like Beat Saber?
Well, you know what we have to do? Our friend Clark, our mutual friend Clark, he has one.
Yeah.
So we just have to go over there because
he got the kids and then I guess he's inherited.
Because like I want it for the Horizon game, because I'm a big fan, as you can see up here with the board games. But like, do I spend like $500 for a VR machine to play that? I could buy a Steam Deck and play computer games portable.
Yeah,
there is
or
that.
Literally anything else.
Did you happen to see the Apple Vision Pro come out? So like, the thing is, you compare that price, now suddenly all these others look a lot cheaper.
Well, and I feel like Apple is just does not understand anything. It's like when they were trying to lead into the metaverse a lot. And first of all, I think let's talk about this real quick.
Okay. All right. Let's do it because I'm kind of stoked about it. So I want to hear you.
When all of these like social media companies and all these things are like, oh, we're going to do the metaverse now. This is how it's going to work. And then all I can think for me personally, besides like the VR aspect, which is new, right, is that all of these things have already existed. So the fact that you're just like, this is so new. I'm like, people have been doing Second Life. They've been having these virtual worlds. They've been living in the metaverse. I've been living in the like what you consider metaverse for, decades. It's not a new thing. And they're acting like it is a new thing. And I feel like it comes with this wholly just complete misunderstanding of how you could really utilize it. And they're underutilizing it as well. Underutilizing and overutilizing.
Well, they're underutilizing the aspect of community within that and over analyzing and basically trying to make it something that people can profit off of, something they can profit off of. I mean, that's the standard. It's like NFTs.
You communicate to old people in the business. I'm sure all of us have worked with like older people. They're like, oh, everybody says this is really we could all have meetings in the metaverse. Like that sounds like hell.
Well, the thing is, okay, so I don't want to get on a soapbox too much, but the Apple Vision, like they actually are not pushing that too much. They're actually kind of surprisingly not really touting like, yeah, this is a thing you can do virtual meetings with. I know they did demo it.
Yeah.
Like, they did totally demo, and they demoed like the weird kind of like, it almost looks like you, but it's not quite you. It's uncanny valley kind of weird avatarish stuff.
Yeah. Technology Zuckerberg already has, because he's existing obviously in an avatar of somebody, because he's not a real person. Anyways,
exactly. But yeah,
Futurama head is what he is.
I think they're being very careful not to go too far with it. And of course, the reason I brought it up to begin with is because they didn't really talk about games at all, which is a shame, because hardware wise, this thing has way better hardware than anything else that's out there right now.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, we've seen that in the past with other systems, like the Sega Saturn when it came out versus what they had.
Oh, well, this thing's like thousands and thousands and thousands.
Well, yeah, that's a thing. But like, they've released stuff that's been really good, and it's had the capabilities to do stuff that we never saw before, but people stuck with something that they were either used to or the price point. And that's what's going to happen with this. It's the price point. At this point in time, it may have the capabilities to like render masterful works, but nobody's going to buy it.
That's okay, because one day I'm finally going to get the thing where it's a headset. What I'll be excited for, the real metaverse for me, is when I can get a headset that makes me feel what is happening in game. And I can finally live out every cautionary tale of a story of someone getting their brain stuck in an MMO. That's what I want. Like, listen, just put my brain in there. But don't have it be like that show on Amazon Prime where it's actually classist and like there's like a subscription pay, and then because I can't earn enough.
You know that's gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna be like
upload,
yeah. It's going to just be like, they were talking, like I was listening to NPR actually the other day talking about like, you know, they had like Google Glass and stuff like that. And eventually they were talking about like what's the word? Basically making sure that what we're doing, if we're doing like neuro implants, is actually safe and ethical. Neuroethicists. And they're talking about how these companies are already like putting into place like things like and throwing these around. And it's not anything new about how to advertise directly to people, to their brains, basically pick up their shopping habits and monitor.
It's a Black Mirror episode too.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing new. It's like Ray Bradbury and stuff basically did that with certain stories with TVs and stuff. It was just, this is a whole new imagining. And it's kind of scary in some ways getting older hearing that. But then I'm just like, oh, we've had that before. Everything did kind of turn out okay. But I constantly hate this commercialization of new technology to just push sales rather than a derivative product to expand upon what we have and make things better. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yep. Absolutely. I think, I can totally see that. I fall into the trap of like, I see something like the Apple Vision Pro, and the only thing I'm thinking of is, oh my gosh, I can do all of my work and all the stuff I play on such a huge virtual monitor. That's all I care about. That's it. I don't all the other stuff. Yeah, whatever. Just give me my big monitor and I can tune out everybody if I want to.
And then I like how Nocturne here is just like, you know what? I just want my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay, well, I wanted to talk about that because it reminds me of this video. I'm sure Nocturne's seen it. Where oh god, you know, like the VR game. Is it just called VR game? What is it called? On Steam that everybody hangs out in. People in the chat are going to. Anyways.
Okay, people in the chat. Tell us.
Someone went in there. They were doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh duel, and it was so good. VR chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were in there doing a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. And it's going to be on YouTube, and he keeps pulling out. This isn't going to mean anything to you, Andrew, probably, but he keeps pulling out, like he's got his dual disc. He keeps pulling out Pot of Greed, and then describing exactly what it does, and then he keeps doing it. It's really dumb. But Elliot watched it all the time. And so now we're like, what does it do? All right, now I play Pot of Greed, which does this, like says the whole line. Oh, it's so funny. Anyways, it's better if somebody understands Yu-Gi-Oh tells it. I don't. My husband's playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now upstairs. Oh. So that's why I'm here.
That would explain why he's not heckling us in the chat. Yeah. I wonder.
Yeah, John, it's so good.
I mean, we recently were at a friend's birthday party and we were We
I
played
have
Yu-Gi-Oh, like the quick draw Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I have never played this. I
Or Duel Master. Duel Master. I'm sorry, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, we have from a friend, the
Oh,
same
gosh.
friend. He
There
made
you
this for Elliot, which is like a sword that's supposed to hold your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't
What
know.
in the world?
Very cool for them. Oh, stop making me big. Thank you.
Stop. Right. Sorry, you had something cool to show. I have to show that. It was fun.
But anyways.
Okay.
Oh man, have you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet, Andrew? You gotta go see that.
I have not seen it. Nope.
You have to fix that.
Yeah, I know.
And Tina has to see it too. You both have to see it.
I'll eventually see it. I'll
It's
pick
the
it up
longest
from the
animated
Walmart
film.
$5.
Is it
No.
really long?
It's the
Wait.
longest.
I've seen parts of it on TikTok because people have been streaming it live.
Ugh, you've got to see it. It's so good.
I'm looking this up. I didn't realize it was the longest one.
Mm-hmm. And plus, it's such a tech nerd. You got to see anyways because I'm sure you've heard about that section, the Lego section that's animated by the 14-year-old. Like, incredible.
Yeah. No, it sounds amazing. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm looking up to see how long it is now.
News Pooey says Star Trek had people using video screens and communicators to access all information. Fans were called nerds. 40 years later, everyone relies on their tablets and iPhone to get them through the day. Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
what
You know what? That's the dream, Andrew. The true dream of all this technology is a room I can go into and have little adventures. That's what I want.
The holodeck. Yes.
Yeah.
The holodeck. The dream. The
holodeck, the danger room, any incarnation. Maybe
not the danger. I just want the holodeck because literally you can do anything you like. I'm gonna relive this Shakespeare play now for reasons. You know, holodeck.
Yes.
Please.
Yes. Oh
but
yeah.
Also give me the rest of Star Trek where I don't have to have a job if I don't want to, and the rest of it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Where we all do positive things for each other and that stuff.
That I mean that's kind of nice too, I guess. But yeah, just throw me in the holodeck.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I totally agree.
And fix the uniforms so they're a little more flattering, and then I'm in.
I love that you gave me this segue because I'm going to post something in the chat here. Speaking of Star Trek, so as you know, I'm involved with some fan film productions, and we recently, it's been a couple of months now, but we put out a new film called Reciprocity.
Ooh.
It is, it follows along on the crew that I'm in, the Starship Caliborn, on a pretty weird adventure. It gets a little trippy. And it's actually up for some awards now. There's some fan film awards, Star Trek fan film awards.
What?
They're up
Really?
there. Yep. And it's been entered. And the link I'm going to share actually in the comments here is actually on. So they did an interview with the captain and head writer of the show, and it's a really, really good. I really enjoyed reading about it. I think
that's so cool.
Yeah, if you want to get into it, and it has a link to the episode on it. So I'm going to share that here in the chat. I'm going to say Star Trek fan film. But yeah, so that was fun. I'm very excited to share that with everybody. It's been a fun journey. I'm currently editing a new episode that we are working on, and we're also trying to finish up shooting another episode after that. Yeah. So yeah, it's fun.
That's cool.
I
think Maddie.
There we go. I'm back.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, yep. Putting that out there.
Has anybody watched The Flash?
No.
Oh, I think we did lose Maddie.
Oh, shoot. The basement
We
strikes
lost Maddie.
again. Yep.
She always freezes on these nice frames. They're not bad or anything. Every time I freeze, it's something really whacked.
I think she plans it. I think she's just like, I'm getting tired. I'm about to get out of here. Let me just
she's like, oh,
freeze like this.
it's about
and then
that
she's over here at the
time.
other end. Yeah. Yep. There she goes. Oh, well. She'll be back in a minute, folks. Don't worry. Let's see. I need to share. Looks like Rob's going to join us, but I need to get him a link. Let's see. Rob, where are you? Bear with me for just a second.
That's all right. I'm watching Cats Be Bad behind here.
Oh, now people are trying to call me. No, Rob's trying to call me.
Maddie, no.
Send him the link. All right, there we go. Anyway, Maddie's trying to join back.
Rob is calling me.
Yeah, I just sent him the link.
Reject it. Okay.
Nice. Anyway, no, I have not been. Oh, here we go. Here's Maddie back. Maybe not. There we go. Hey, Maddie. Maybe. Ooh, no. Now we're getting slow-mo lag. Yeah, that's not working. All right. Oh, bummer.
Restart, Maddie.
Yeah. Try it again.
It's not near mint unless somebody has computer issues or lag or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think she said it a minute ago when she was talking about playing the game where we all have to like fight, but then we stretch for a minute. That's basically what's going on right now. Oh, here we got Rob.
Hi, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
I am so sorry that I'm late.
It's all good.
Maddie said she gives up.
No.
Oh, her mic isn't working. I saw that she was having mic troubles.
Well,
no.
The lagging and everything else.
Yeah, several of us have been having lag problems tonight for some reason.
Yeah, my lag problem was real people.
Yes.
What were you all talking about? I didn't mean to interrupt. I want to hear what you all are talking about.
No, it's all good. It was perfect timing. I had just shared that the Star Trek fan film that I most recently worked on. They did an interview on fanfilmfactor.com. They interviewed the head writer and captain of the show, and I just pasted it in the chat. Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't mean to just jump in. So for those of you all who are local to Lexington, Kentucky, there's a restaurant chain called Ramsey's. It's been around for 30-some years. And the location that's closest to us that my family and I are closest to is closing down because landlords, repairs, money, rent, like all the things you can think about, like running a restaurant. That's what's going down. So we're trying to hang out with Rob Ramsey and ourselves and the servers. And we all got a little misty-eyed. I got some bourbon. Wait, I'm going to have some bourbon in a minute.
Nice.
So yeah, I apologize that it took a while for me to get here, but I wanted to see you guys. I want to say what's up. And here, wait, to make up for it. Boom. What's up? Tina, how are you doing?
I'm doing
good. Good. Andrew, you doing all right?
I'm good. I'm doing real good. I don't have a drink to share with you tonight because I had to get an endoscopy earlier today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fun stuff. Yeah. Let me tell you, when you get to near mint age and you get a physical and they say you're doing fine, but you have an anemia and we don't know why. So then they start ordering all the different tests, and that was one of the tests today. So I had to be sedated, so no alcohol for 24 hours.
Okay, yeah, we should have like adult male near mint condition sessions. We talk about things like what you just said. We talk about things like colonoscopy. Those are some conversations that I didn't think
things
would be...
that I'm supposed to be getting now that I've reached near mint age too. So
yes.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's true, Tina. Yeah, you are like unlike the whippersnappers and the other people. Like we all should talk about this. Here's a fun fact. Here's a good tip. If you have to get a colonoscopy, don't wipe every time. Just sit there. Get your tablet. Get your phone. Like just sit there. Just let nature do its course. Watch videos. Read a book. And after about an hour, you'll be good. Don't.
After like everything's numb down there.
And I'm gonna tack on to that. And if we're gonna go there, let's go there. If you're gonna do that, get a bidet. Just go ahead, enter the modern world, and get a bidet. Because
we talked about this last time. Just move to Japan.
I was gonna say Omar is in
toilets
Japan.
are superior. Omar is in Japan.
And he understands the beauty and the magic of bidet. Every time we go to Japan, when we come back, the first thing we're like, we got to get a bidet. And they are available. There's cheap ones on Amazon. There's crazy expensive ones. Like, it's a wonderful thing.
Hey, it's the woman from MagFest. Did somebody see me at MagFest? Yes. Maddie and I were with mutual friends at MagFest this year.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So the question that you showed earlier was, what was your most excited thing from yesterday? So yesterday was Nintendo's Direct. Oh, I have a baby. Give me a hug.
Another one? Jeez.
Say hi.
Hey.
All right, I love you. Get your sleep. I'll tuck you in.
Man, she did not look happy about that. She looked like she had opinions.
She does have opinions. Don't worry, we're done in like 5 minutes because Daddy was late. All right.
What? Why?
Because I have to be able to talk to my people. All right, here we go.
How about coffee?
Love it.
Coffee's
This is
good.
my
That's true.
favorite
We
live
should
stream
do
yet.
coffee.
Not bourbon, coffee. All old people like you drink coffee, not bourbon. My dad, I love you.
Your daughter was giving you sass, Rob.
Listen, everyone should have children so they can be like, like I think I'm really awesome. Like this weekend we did an event in Austin, Texas, where we celebrated the launch of our Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. It was an amazing thing. I'm on a high as a designer. It's great. People are loving the game. I'm meeting people. It's awesome. Then my kid comes in here and is like, "You're old. Drink coffee." I'm like,
Hey, I do like my coffee.
I mean, my wife, so this is a newer thing. My wife she's a tea person, but recently she's been on a coffee kick. And I've had coffee someday. One day she will read everything. Yeah, Generation 2. All the kids come together and do the thing that we're doing. And like, these old people don't know anything about Neon Genesis Evangelion. We figured it out. They didn't know. That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
My kids are just cats, so it's going to be a furry right here,
My kids love cats. They will take care of your cats. It's all good.
There you go.
So yesterday was the Nintendo Direct. They announced it the day before, and some of the big announcements that I was excited for. They talked about a lot of things. They talked about Super Mario RPG. I heard it's like that's Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, I saw all the memes about Super Mario RPG coming back from the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, and I'm hyped because that game I play it. Actually, you two know firsthand. Every year we do our big video game party, and I have Super Mario RPG every year out. And there's a couple of people that play it. I think their save file is from every year. So, 2 or 3 more of these, and they'll beat the game. It's awesome. So, like, I heard that, and I was like, okay, that's really cool. I saw the Princess Peach game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool for, like, I'm excited to see if that's like the one on the DS, which I have over there, I think. Or if it's going to be a different solid game, because it's not the first time that Princess Peach has had her own game. I think it's going to be cool. But the big thing for me, there are two big things for me, maybe 3. Metal Gear Collection. So it's Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Also, Metal Gear 1 and 2, which I'm trying to get. Hey, Omar, get me Metal Gear for the MSX. Do it, because I bought Metal Gear 2. Wait, it's right here.
Should we call him and wake him up right now?
We should.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything.
It's like 11 there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He's eating lunch.
Yeah. That's about 11 there. Oh, here we go. Here it is.
11 a.m., not p.m.
So I bought Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX, right? I heard if it's collection of switches. Yeah, basically, you're absolutely right. News Pewee channel. It's like you have to download 24 gigs of things to get all the videos, actually up to 30 gigs in order to get it off for the Switch. So you might as well just get on PlayStation. But I bought Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX, and it was, I don't know, $100 back in the day. And I was like, hey, Omar, while you're in Japan, see if you can get me Metal Gear 1. I remember seeing it for $77. Well, that was 10 years ago. Now it's like $577. So I don't think he's going to be able to pull that off.
No,
Anyway.
probably not.
Probably not. So I was super excited for Metal Gear, super excited for Super Mario RPG, the Princess Peach game, and there's more like everyone's saying thank you for buying Tears of the Kingdom, thank you for watching the Super Mario movie, but I'm also really, really hyped for Super Mario Wonder. I think it should have been called Super Mario Wonderland rather than Super Mario Wonder. Have you seen the trailers, you guys?
Yes.
I have not yet.
You've not yet. Okay. We'll put a link. Someone put it, please. If you could put a link in the description so Tina can check this out. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I wanted a 2D Mario game. We haven't had a new Mario game since 2017, Mario Odyssey, which is on par, if not better than Breath of the Wild. It's really good. So I want to see a really good 2D Mario game, and it looks like this is going to be the thing. And Mario's artwork, he looks very cartoony. He looks kind of like the cartoons and the animations from the instruction manual back in the day. He's very chibi and squishy-ish. And there's also like flowers talking smack in the background, like, good job, Mario, doing stuff. I'm like, what is going on? There's debate on if it's Charles Martinet like doing the VO work, which, as you guys know, I played I've met Charles. I've had him do a video recording to my girls. He's like, it's me, and everyone's like, that sounds like Mario. It's like, because it is.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm hoping like he's still doing like VO work for those guys. But yeah, like the Mario stuff really got me. The Metal Gear stuff really got me. The Mario Kart stuff, they did announcements on that. I'm like, maybe.
Seen that.
Yeah, so it's just it's wave 5, I believe, of Mario Kart. Mario Kart won't die, so I'm not complaining. Peter Piranha's playable. There's a couple other characters that are playable from like the mobile version and I think the DS version and the like. So like there's more Mario Kart content coming. That's a game that's going to never die. Please
Yeah,
never
it's
die.
Mario Party, Mario Kart. That's something that I expect every console will have one.
Yeah, Super Mario Wonder looks trippy. Again, I want to say Wonderland until I can convince Nintendo to change it. Super Mario Wonderland, it does look really trippy. Like at the end of the trailer, Mario turned into an elephant. What? I don't understand what's going on. But I'm all in for it. And oh yes, the Batman games. Like, you know, I have them over here. The Batman Arkham games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Is that the 3 of them? I think it's the 3 of them. Those games are really fantastic. And now to be able to play those games on the go. Very recently, so as I mentioned before, went to Austin. We did a cool release party. I'm traveling, playing the game. The Switch being portable is wonderful because I was able to play like Tears of the Kingdom on the plane, Tears of the Kingdom in the hotel, Tears of the Kingdom like awful way, Tears of the Kingdom like at work. It's wonderful to play these things portable. So like the fact that I can play the Batman games portably is really, really, really attractive because I never finished all of them. I got through most of them. All 3 of them, but I never finished all of them. So, like, you know, I'm super hyped to be able to beat those 3 games. I'm looking forward to it.
Here's a good question we can go around the table real quick on. Favorite 2D, I'm going to say and or 3D Mario game.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go first. Favorite 2D game is probably Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, you can get 3. All right.
Okay.
And probably my favorite 3D game is either Super Mario 64 or y'all don't understand. Mario Odyssey is like, if you just beat Mario Odyssey, it's fun. It's good. But then there's stuff at the end that they make you do. Like when I was doing the stuff at the end, yeah, it is. It's so hard. But when you actually do it, the feeling that you feel, I think it's on par, if not better than Breath of the Wild. So, like, I'm debating between Mario 64 and Mario Odyssey for much of Mario games. What about you guys?
I would have to basically say the same. Super Mario 3, when it came out, like, that's what I played, like, religiously with a friend of mine, going over the raccoon tail, all the extra stuff that you could do. That was phenomenal. That was news. That was something different.
Yep.
And then probably, I mean, really, N64, like Mario, I played with my brother. It's mainly nostalgia for me because I don't play Mario games as much anymore outside of Party or some of just like getting together and playing games with people. But those 2 are standout titles.
Those are great.
I absolutely agree. They're wonderful.
Those are fantastic. I am going to give different answers. So 2D Super Mario World. That, like, just hands down. I don't know. I can't even put my finger on exactly what it is about that game. Like I loved Mario 2 and 3. And then when World came out, it was just like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want out of a 2D scroller. Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. That's my favorite by far. And it's the one I'll always like replay. That's the one, like anytime I get to see an emulator or it comes out on the Switch or something like that, I'm like,
that's your default game?
That's my default game now. Yeah. 3D Galaxy. I think Kane mentioned this. Yeah. Galaxy for the same reason. And like Kane says, maybe because I haven't played Odyssey yet.
So,
But
I mean,
Galaxy
I think
was a big one for me.
Kane's sitting right here. Super Mario 3. Let's say it again. Super Mario 3 is my favorite 2D game. I like Mario Galaxy only because I haven't played Odyssey. I think that's the thing. If there was no Odyssey, Mario Galaxy, or specifically Galaxy 2, could be the best 3D game. But after Odyssey, it's so good. Now, for me, News Point Channel, like Super Mario 3, as I said, it might be the perfect 2D Mario game. Super Mario World, okay, y'all can come at me. Y'all can hate on me. Like, I think Sonic 2 is better than Super Mario World. I think it is.
Really?
I'm not trying to say Super Mario World is a bad game. It's not a fun game. It's a great game. but I think it's a little bit overhyped than it actually is. I think Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island is a far better game than Super Mario World.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, Yoshi's Island. Yeah.
Far. But and again,
I would say it was far over Super Mario World. Like Super Mario World, like a lot of people, especially our generation, have that nostalgia because that was like an amazing game when it came out. That was it. That was like, wow. And then, they came out with 2. They came out with 3, then Yoshi Island and stuff like that. But yeah, Yoshi Island's pretty good.
And like, some people debate whether that's part of like Mario Candy because Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo is so different than the others. But yeah, it says Super Mario World 2 : Yoshi's Island. So to me, it's canon. And to me, it is so much better than Super Mario World. Like and again, I beat all 96 levels of Super Mario World. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's good. But I think Sonic 2 is better. And I think Yoshi's Island is better. And I think Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES is better. Also, last week, he learned the Texas Chainsaw Massacre games coming out on August 18th, 20. James, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll in 1 minute, 60 seconds, I'll talk about what happened this weekend. So this weekend, last weekend, I guess, we all went out to...
there. I've got like close to 30 patients that we're seeing tomorrow, so I've got to go to bed.
Oh gosh, it's 10. It's 10.
Yeah,
I see the time.
10 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave you guys at that. You guys have a good night.
Sounds good.
Even though it's been short, thank you so much. It's good to see you. Always good to see your face. Cheers.
Good to see you guys. Bye.
All right, I'll be super brief about this because, it is 10 o'clock. I didn't mean to be out this late, but I want to talk about it. So last week, we had our official Texas Chainsaw Massacre game release launch event. This was in Austin, Texas. It was 105 degrees. I'll post pictures on like Twitter and Instagram soon. It was nuts, but it was also really cool and really humbling to have all these content creators, streamers, like influencers, press, and we also brought in all the talent, like the BO people, the mocap, like just the people that made the game what it is to come on all out and celebrate the game at the same time. And it was amazing. It was really amazing. It was really cool to see like people play the game. I said, like, designer person, there we go. Tech, make sure the freaking game works for everyone who wanted to play the game. So like that's part of my thing to go back.
There you go.
So it was very cool, very humbling, very wonderful to see everyone enjoying the game. So I really appreciate everyone coming out and checking that out. It was a lot of fun to put this on so everyone could check out the game and see what we're trying to do. And the fan feedback was just like very, very amazing. So yeah, like I said, I'll post pictures in just a bit. Rob64 Games on Twitter, SS for Rob on Instagram. Well, I'll post all that stuff. There's already pictures out there that people have done stuff. But it was really good. It was really, really good. Check it out, August 18th, 2023.
Fantastic, dude. That's exciting. Wow. That'll be, is that going to be, let's see if that lines up with one of our live streams this year. When's our live stream in August?
Thursday? I don't know what day that is, but
1, 2, 3. It's the day before. It's a Friday. So the 18th is a Friday.
Okay. So yeah, I'll be very busy right before, but I'll try and jump on and talk about things like that.
We might just have to push that one to the next week. We'll see.
Maybe. All right. Sorry about the delay. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Andrew, it's always good to see you. Tina, it's good to see you. I know Maddie was having mic problems. I tried to join to the talk and I couldn't see. It's a mess.
It's all good.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, safe travels to Omar, who's over in Japan. I haven't been bringing back really heavy things because I don't like him and I want him to suffer. So, hey, could you give me the biggest thing, the most awkward, uncoordinated thing you can bring back? That's what I had him do. So, yeah, it'll be good.
Yep. I like that. That's a good one. You want to sign us out here?
Okay. Please, thank you for watching Nearmint Collective. Please like, subscribe, smash that notification icon. Sorry. So updates the second that we drop new things. And remember, gamers and players play together. So please, thank you very much for everything that you do. Do the thing. Push the buttons. It's all good.
Do all the buttons. Thanks so much for joining, everybody. It was great to see you all. We will catch you next month.
All right. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.